Hi everybody, this is kind of a weird video that I'm making today because of what happened yesterday, yesterday night actually. I don't know how to explain this, but let me take you kind of how it all started. I am what you consider a little bit of a stargazer, where I'm not really into astrology or whatever, but I like to come out in the evenings and relax in my backyard here, and I kind of stare at the stars, and I kind of look and I check out, what's going on in the world, and I kind of have a bit of an open mind because I've been hearing a lot of things about UFO sightings and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then there's still a lot of disbelievers. I'm not saying that I'm a believer, but I don't want to say that I don't believe. Which is leading up to what I saw last night. Now, I didn't see a UFO, but what's been happening the past little while when I do come out, and unfortunately I don't have proper camera equipment to videotape the stars at night, because where I am, I can actually see them quite well. If I was living in the city, you forget about it. There's just too much pollution or light pollution for you to see the stars as well as I can. But for the past while, I've been kind of stargazing, and I have come across a few anomalies where it could be an airplane, but the way that the pattern of it came close to looking like a star, moving through the sky, very at high speeds, or making very sharp turns, which would be almost close to impossible for a regular airplane to do. So, but other than what that was, there's pretty much not more I could do except for say, oh wow, there's something weird in the sky happening. And last night, I was actually following one of these light anomalies, kind of moving through the sky at a very high speed, and swipe away the bugs. And as I was following it, this huge, I would say huge, but it was big enough, which again, it mind boggles me. This is what I saw, and it wasn't a shooting star or anything, because I know shooting stars, when they come in pretty fast, and you see them kind of burning into the atmosphere and then kind of maybe burning out. What this thing did, it had like a burst of light, like a ball of light, and split seconds as that happened, this thing came shooting out of it and flying across the sky, just kind of like disappeared within seconds. And the ironic thing was, I was following something else, which led me to seeing what I saw. So I kind of saw two anomalies, but this second one was straight out of friggin' science fiction. Okay, it wasn't I don't know if it was a UFO, because it was just so fast and it had no shape. But the way that it appeared was, to me, very abnormal. I've saw shooting stars many times. I've saw things like aurora borealis, comets flying through skies. I've seen all these things in my lifetime, and this thing was literally out of science fiction. It was, if any of you watch Star Trek, it was the equivalent of the opening title intro, where you see the big flash and then they hit warp and then they're gone. Well, this was like the opposite. It was a huge flash in the sky, and something shot out of it that was pretty fast, that it left a huge trail behind it, but it was gone within seconds. So let me kind of show you where it happened. So I was kind of like, this is my backyard here, by the way, and I'm kind of like standing here in this area, and I'm looking over up here, and then I go up a little bit, and I'm looking around here, and as I was following an anomaly kind of going through the sky, this burst of light about this big appears, and this thing shoots out of it, going over my house, like about here, coming out from here. And the way that it happened, again, it kind of blew my mind at how it looked. It didn't look like a shooting star. Now, I've always kind of wanted to say to myself, yeah, you know, it would be cool if I actually saw a UFO and I was able to get it on videotape. Unfortunately, I was not able to get this on tape. You kind of have to take my word for it. And for those of you who know me, would know that I wouldn't normally create this kind of video and post it out there. But I just wanted to put it out there just in case somebody else might have saw it. Now, I don't have my phone on me, but I'll post in the comments, if any of you guys are interested, the direction that it would have went from my location. And also, if you wish, I can also give you the geographical space of where I'm located. And I'm just curious if anyone has saw this, because now, because I saw this, I'm going to be looking up a lot more than usual. So for those of you, maybe it could be something that you might be interested in and trying to see something up there as well, and just, you know, keep an eye up more often. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use my graphical skills to kind of create a photo of what it looked like, a visual representation. I'll take my backyard, I'll add a night sky to it, and I'll put in just an image of the bright light and the object that came out of it, and kind of mimic it to give you an idea of what it looks like within this video, just so that you can see what I saw, a visual representation. Unfortunately, it's just an illustration of what I saw, but that's the best I can do. If by chance I can maybe take my camera and keep it with me at all times and see something, like I always thought that if I had an opportunity to see something, it would be during the day. The daytime is like the perfect time. Nighttime, you know, there could be satellites roaming around up there, you know, still airplanes, could be, but like I am so used to my backyard and looking at what I see here. I see airplanes all the time. You see the lights flashing on them. But again, it's like, could it be airplane? What those little anomalies that I've seen, those lights kind of moving in the sky. Now, the second thing that I saw, this was not an airplane, like I said, or a shooting star. It was somebody playing rock and roll. This could be considered an unidentified flying object that appeared. Again, if it was something that had been stopped and hovering and I had a close visual of it, then okay, it would have been something. But this, whatever it was, it just kind of like boom, explosion of light, came right through. Again, I don't know what to say. Call me crazy or what, I don't know, but you don't know what it's like until you actually see it for yourself and experience this kind of thing. It's, you know, I would love to hear your comments. Get back to me. Let me know if you ever seen anything like this, because I've been looking and I've been wanting to see something for a very long time, other than, you know, apparent stars or satellites floating around up in the sky. But if you've seen something that looked abnormal in the sky, give me some comment. Drop a comment. Let me know. I really had to do this video only because I saw this. I wouldn't have done this video for any other reason if I didn't believe what I saw. And again, unless I've gone, you know, completely insane and then started hallucinating, this thing was absolutely real. Now, what do I plan on doing? Well, not much I can do from now. All I can do is just like hope that maybe I can see something during the day. If I see something again at night, I will try and grab my camera that I have here. I have never tested it outside, so I don't know if I can grab any kind of visuals because I have to play with my camera settings. But you know what? I'll do my best. Hey, I'll keep my camera with me all the time, and if I can actually see something, I will get it to you guys. So I hope that, you know, the title didn't confuse you guys. I'm going to make sure that it says, you know, something that doesn't give you the impression that, yeah, okay, I've recorded something. This is just me just kind of shooting this out to you, YouTubers out there and people that follow me and people that I know, so that I can share this experience. Because again, those of you who know me know I wouldn't do this for sure joke or trying to get some kind of media coverage. I don't even want media coverage. I just using the power of social media to kind of let people know what the hell just went on last night. So that's it. So let me know if you've seen anything like this before in your lifetime, or have seen anything, and I'll keep my camera close by and see if I can catch anything else. All right. So this is Birdie P signing out on his channel, seeing God knows what in the sky. But you know what? I'm going to keep a closer eye up, and maybe, you never know, I might see something and get it on camera for you guys. All right. Talk to you guys later.